Hello everyone, how are you all? So today I will be showing you the EduFlex product, which is completely a training management system. So let me go through the slides first. So EduFlex is a comprehensive e-learning ecosystem. So it completely bridges the gap between the content creation, immersive learning, and the administrative oversight. And it has various different roles. So for the learning purpose, student role; for the teaching, who is the creator, teacher role; and for the administration of the complete website, we have admin role. So student is the consumer of this app, teacher is the creator, and admin is basically governing the whole application. So the architecture is completely built around three distinct roles. So we have student, the consumer, teacher, the creator, admin, the governor. So what students can do? Students can browse through the course catalog and filter the courses by the categories. Student can be enrolled into the courses. They can check their shopping cart and the checkout option. And after that, they will be redirected to My Learning dashboards and progress tracking of the course can be done. They can give the live sessions which are scheduled by the instructor or the teacher, and they can go for the peer discussions on each and every lesson, and they can review the courses. So I'll show all those functionalities on the EduFlex product. What teacher can do? Teacher can do the course management, and there is full CRUD operation capabilities for the teacher for the curriculum, and the teacher can provide assessments like they can create lesson quiz, chapter quizzes. They can create a quiz based on the course which is called the online test, and there are many more. And teacher has the capability of grading the submissions, and they can manage the student rosters. Teacher can provide notifications or announcement to the student, to their enrolled student. And by the business side, teacher can track their revenue and the analytics of their course payouts, and they can manage the payouts. And what admin can do, admin can completely govern the platform. So they can have platform wide analytics, they can manage the users, they can manage the courses, they can track the revenues, and they have complete control of user role management and the account activation. They can govern the lesson comments, they can govern the reviews which are done on the courses. So that is called content moderation. If any review or comment provided on the lesson is inappropriate, then they can completely delete that and make the course safe. They can also handle the global site settings, and they can put the application on the maintenance mode. So all these are the capabilities of admin which I've given to this product EduFlex. So basically, the summary of EduFlex is like we have teacher, student, and admin, which revolves around the EduFlex core. So it is a scalable architecture which can provide unlimited courses, categories, and the users. They can users can have users or students can have interactive learning through live sessions, AI skill test. So there is one more feature which is AI skill test. I'll show you that on the product, and the real-time discussions on the lesson between the students can happen. So this complete product is monetization ready, and it supports the multi-currency support for the revenue tracking and the payouts. So let's dive into the product and see how it looks. So this is the landing page, and I have currently hosted this product on Netlify for the time being. So this is the landing page. So student can start from the browse courses. So we have a courses section here. The courses section has a search bar and different categories. All the categories have different courses which are planned, and these categories are managed by the admin role. So inside these courses, you can check for the categories, what is the course content, the course reviews, and who has created this course, and the complete course description and its heading. And it can handle the student reviews. So whoever comes to this EduFlex product can buy courses. So it's basically for buying the courses for the student and making of the courses by the teacher. So we'll discuss each and every roles one by one. So this is a public role, what public can see. So they can check the product if it is in cart. You can see this product is already in cart. So we have a cart option. Public roles can go to the any of the courses. They can add the courses in their cart, and through that they can check out. And for checking out, they need to make an account. So they can go for create your account, and they put all the details, email address, sign up. And after that, that email address will be verified. So let's make one. So I'll sign up, and you can see a message is comes like please check your email, and we have sent the confirmation link to your email address. So this is for the activation of the new account. So let's go to my Gmail and check for it. New enrollment. So you can see we got a confirmation of confirm your mail link, and when the user clicks on it, he get an access token. So right now it should redirect to the main website, but now this is successful. The access token is provided. Now the user can log in. So I log in that user soon. Soon I'll but explain first all the public roles access. So we have a AI skill test free. This I will show you at the last. We have different categories for the courses, and in that you see the courses right now they are in rupees. If a user wants different currency support is provided, so they can put US dollar, and these are changing at the at instant. And there's a cart option, and there's a theme option also, which has light and dark theme. So this theme option is provided to all the different roles. So let's check out, and before that I need to log in, and I will log in with the credentials which I've just sign up. So we have a JWT authentication and the role-based authorization on it, and it's completely secure. So let's sign in. And if you sign in, you have added two courses in your cart. So now you need to check them out first, or you can remove and continue to access more on the student platform. So I'll provide my these this right now this is dummy, and for the production we need to configure the real ones, like the credit cards and UPI payment for the production. So I'll put the UPI ID and I'll pay. So now I got two courses. So this is a new user, and if you check in Go My Courses, so first of all, it is redirect to the student dashboard. So you can see I've currently enrolled into the two new courses. So these are the courses, and these are the categories. You can filter by categories, you can filter by status. So right now they are not in progress, they are not in completed. So it's just I've enrolled into the course, and I'll click on the course. Now you can see its complete design of the course, which is made by the teacher, and student can read this module by module or how it is designed, like chapter 1. In chapter 1 we have different lessons, like it has three lessons, and student will watch the course, and if that is completed they can mark it as complete and go to the next. So you can see a green checkbox. It indicates that this course you have completed and you have gone to the second lesson of chapter 1 or module 1. So student will read to this course, mark as complete. If there is any discussion on this, like for the teacher, what I did not understand CSS 3, what it is. So right now I have provided the dummy discussion. So student can post this, and you can see it is reflecting instantly. And you can see there is no profile icon right now. So student can set it from the my profile. I'll show that part also, or I'll do this right now. I'll do this right now, and we will check again, like I have completed two lessons of this module. So I'll go to my profile, and user can change. So you can see I've added the photo. They can change their first name, last name. So all these settings are provided in the my profile, and he'll put save changes. Profile is updated successfully. So let's go again to that our course. You can go from the dashboard or you can go from the my courses. And if you want, you can search for the courses. So see, the filter is working fine, and we'll go to the course, and you can see like two chapters are already completed. So student will go to the third, and he sees all this. It next, mark as complete, next. So one by one all the modules and their lessons will be completed, and this mark as complete needs to be marked manually. Mark as complete, mark as complete, and so you can see different types of lessons are also there. You can see the YouTube videos, different videos like a downloadable file, different videos which are stored on the cloud. I'll show that part when we go to the teacher, or how the teacher is creating the courses and what all types are there for creating a lesson. So you can see this is a downloadable file content type of lesson. So all this I'll be showing in the teacher module when we go to that. So user can download the file, mark as complete, then go to next. And this lesson, you can see this lesson is knowledge based. It can provide different quizzes, or we have a assignment part also. I'll show that. So what does HTML stand for? Hypertext markup language, which CSS, font color, or something. And student will submit the quiz. He can directly check the score, and which options he has marked wrong and which one is correct. And he can comment on that. Nice quiz. So teacher can this is open for the discussion. Like we have different students, like 10 students, and they have access to this same course, and they can go for a discussion, and teacher also can comment. So I'll show that part. Now this is a assignment type of lesson. Here's something, some submission. You can choose some file, anything, and he can submit the assignment. You can see he's able to submit the assignment. He can mark it as complete. Now you see all the modules and the lessons are already completed. So he can finish the course and he'll get a badge. And if there is no review already done by the student, then he can leave a review and he can put option maybe later. So we can leave a review on this course. So I'll provide the 5-star rating as of now, and you can submit the review back to the library. So you can see now we'll go to the dashboard, and student has enrolled for 2 courses. He has completed one, and there is no one is in progress. So let's see the other one. So you can see the progress 100% complete, and this is like dummy data as of now because I have so many courses dummy data for different categories to have a feel of this product. If a student wants to check for another course and he has checked one video and mark completed and then put a next, then he's not finishing this course, so now we can see that one course will be in progress. So let's go to the student dashboard, total enrolled, sorry, student dashboard, and you can see in progress there is one course, and you can see the completion of that course, how much it is completed. So student has an option to browse to different courses also, which are available on the EduFlex or this product. So we have different categories, like student, if a student wants to learn a React course, for example, he can search for the React, and you can see now it is in dollar. So this is relevant for the students from US. If the student is from India, he can change the currency like Indian currency, and it will automatically change to the amount. So different currency support I have given. So AUD, British pound, Canadian dollar, euro, Singapore dollar, US dollar. There is one more section like live sessions. So currently there is no live session here. I'll show that if so that live session designed by the teacher, and I'll show that part in the teacher module. We have an online test section also. So for this course, how many online test has been created by the teacher? So student can see that part also. Right now, you can see for this web development bootcamp course, there is one online test available. So what all things we have here? So student can see his online test, like he has already enrolled into it, and he will be able to see the online test. He can start the test. You can see a video player coming for the quiz, and it is a test based, like it has 60 minutes. So after 60 minutes this test will go away, and it has gone for the grade. So there are for the MCQ types we have a automatic grade, and we have A different question type like descriptive. So for that, teacher can provide the grades. I'll show you that part also when we design. So I'll put some random answers. You can see like it has a descriptive question. Question number 3 is a descriptive part and it will be graded by, it is a 15 points and it will be graded by the teacher. And student can submit the test. You can see confirm submission, submit test, and it is awaiting for the grade. So we have different statuses, and we have a cart option also. Like for example, if a student wants to enroll into another course, for example Node.js in the web development category. And we have one more feature like all the course modules will be only the modules will be seen, not the complete course. When the user buys it, he can check the complete course into my learning. So he'll directly go to buy now, put some UPI or some card details, and he will buy. Go to the course now. We can see the course already coming to the watch mode. He can mark as complete, go to next, and anything he can do. Now you can see in progress he has two, and both of them are 50% complete. So right now what we have checked, like the student can review the course, he can do lesson comments, and there are more functionalities are there, and I'll show the live sessions part also, which will be designed for this course by the teacher. So let's go to the different module, and I'll show you another interesting part of this AI skill test, what it is. So AI skill test is completely powered by the AI. It is kind of mock test. Here the students can like show the interest of their subject, and like they can ask, I want a 10th grade maths exam for the mock. So the test will be designed by the AI. I'll show you some email, some phone number, configure test. So he can configure the test according to the needs. So for example, I want a React based test or some sales marketing sales test or some different topic, whatever you can think of. So I'll provide it class 10th, class 10 maths. So the AI will understand the subject and what type of questions the student want to practice. So we have MCQ, MCMA. MCMA is multiple choice, multiple answers. MCQ, MCMA, descriptive. So I'll provide it mix of all. So in mix of all, the descriptive question also come, and the student can grade themselves and calculate the total score. So first I'll show you with also I will show you directly with the mix of all. And if you check MCQ and MCMA, MCQ plus MCMA, so these three options, it will directly grade instantly. And for the descriptive, student has to grade, and he can check like how much I've scored. So it's like like for the demo, how difficult it should be. You can define the categories of the difficulty: easy, medium, hard, and the number of questions. So we have a maximum limit of 50 questions which can be generated by the AI instantly, or we can have 20 questions. You can also provide the time limit. For example, if a student wants to do this 20 questions in 20 minutes or say 1 hour, so they can provide the time. Like I'll provide 60 minutes, 1 hour for this, and we'll go for generate test. You can see the power of AI here, and it will generate the complete online test which is generated by the AI. So let's see. So as you can see, it has already generated the complete quiz or online test, and student can mark the answers. I'll put something. So you can see the questions are easy as we have chose mix of all. So the questions will be easy, hard or medium. So all type of questions are there. So for the descriptive question, this is a multiple choice, multiple answer question. This is a descriptive one. Descriptive. As you can see, we have selected mix of all the question types and the toughness of the questions as mix of all. So now I'll submit this test, and we can see the test is complete. I scored 2.7%. You scored 5 out of 185 points. But for the descriptive question, the student can assess themselves. So you can go to grade yourself. I'll put my score from 0 to 10. For example, I put 8 and save score. And after saving the score, your percentage will grow according to that. So I'll save the score. You can see the percentage has grown and the marks are, I've scored more marks. So right at the first, it will give 0 marks for all the descriptive, but after the grade yourself functionality, so all the descriptive question can be graded. So this is of 15 marks. So I'll put 10, 5, and for the other, it will consider 0 if I'll not grade it. And you can see now my actual score is 28 out of 185 and it is 15.1%. So you see this is a very cool feature, but just you need to give your details and you can configure the test and you can give the test. So this can be useful for many subject matters or different classes or a IT guy or a marketing guy, sales guy, anyone can do this or give this and check their knowledge base. So this is all about the student portal. So let's go to another portal, to the teacher, and on the landing page you can see we have a get in touch. So if you have any questions or anything, you can post out and we'll check for that. So I've already created the teacher portal. So by default, from the sign up and create account, the student role will be generated. And if a student wants, if a admin wants that student to be a teacher, or so they can change the role accordingly from the admin role. So let's go to the teacher. I have all the credentials already and I'll sign. So teacher is the main creator of the course. So we have landed to the teacher dashboard, and here teacher can decide their settings of this currency. So right now it will be INR because in the payout settings of the teacher I have given the preferred currency as INR. If we change to USD, then it will change to USD. So this is like a configurable one for the teacher, because teacher has to create courses and they have to define the currency method, in which currency method they want the payments. So in the payout settings, you can see their details which are being saved, and according to that, the payment will be done to them. So right now we'll be seeing the dashboard. So this is the dashboard, and all the cards shown here are clickable. I'll show. This is very interactive. We have enrollments per course graph. For example, for this web development bootcamp, 160 enrollments are there. So this is like showing the data, how many enrollments per course we have for the teacher. So teacher can check how much revenue they have generated. So they will make the courses, they will price that courses, and how much that is sold to the students. They can check their revenue. So let's go to the revenue part. So you can see this course, two enrollments are there, total revenue generated from it. This course, two enrollments, total revenue generated. So like this, you can see the complete total revenue of the teacher, how much he has earned by making all the courses which were produced by the teacher. We have teacher can manage their courses, and from the my courses they can manage all the courses, they can add the course from here. So let's first discuss add course. So teacher can make the courses, and this is really big, as you can see. And let me create one course, dummy course. So need to provide the currency, for example INR 10,000 rupees, and the category need to choose from the category section. For example, I'll define it for law, and teacher can provide some image, course image, some description. So I'll take the description from internet. Let's go to some docs, and we'll put some dummy things in our courses so that it can look nice. What you will learn. So I will learn Angular from here. They can add different items, TypeScript, and they can unlimited items for the designing of the course, like what you will learn. And we have a requirement. This is for the prerequisite, like basic HTML, JavaScript, and after that they can directly, if they want to save as a draft here, they can directly save, or they need to design the curriculum. For example, they can add different chapters, like I've shown in you in the student module, module 1, module 2, chapter 1, chapter 2, and inside that we have lessons. I'll show this. So let's just save the course, and will not publish right now. So you can see the course is successfully saved, and it will be in the draft status. Teacher can edit, come afterwards and edit that course and add different chapters. Like for example, I'll provide chapter 1 or module 1, chapter 1. So for example, directives. And in chapter we have lessons, and lesson can be of different types, as you can see. It can be of video, YouTube video type, embed URL video file URL, downloadable file URL, text content, quiz, assignments. So there are many formats I've given for this. So let's design the course quickly. So let's go to the signals, Angular signals. For example, I'll put Angular signals here. So first can be of text content type and it will be editor. User can edit this. So I'll put here can provide the time for this like 5 minutes for reading it. They need to provide the lesson title. For example, lesson 1, what are signals? And you can see the save course button will be enabled. So teacher can make this course like progressively or they can publish it directly from here. I'll add another chapter, chapter 2. For example, I have different chapter components, anatomy of component. So this is lesson 1 and I'll make 3 lessons in this. And for example, this will be a YouTube video, for example. And you need to provide the length of that video. For example, it is of 10 minutes YouTube video and you need to provide that URL. Let's say we'll check and I'll provide some dummy YouTube URL and this the course you can make on YouTube and you can directly put your link here. I'll add one more lesson. In previous added only one lesson for chapter 1. Next I've added one YouTube video lesson and another one I'll make a quiz. For example, what are components? So this is the question, for example. So this can be of MCQ type. I'll take help from here. Option 1 and you need to mark the correct answer. Teacher should know the correct answer so that student can check their skills or check the answers directly. Option 2 some dummy. They can add more options from here. Some more dummy. Add another question. So it is configurable completely. They can add another question. Question 2. I'll show you this by enrolling by a student. This course specifically we are making it to test it completely. Yes, no. For example, answer is no for that. Something from the course you can design. You can make more chapters. Now I'll put published and teacher can decide if it is a bestseller course. So I'll publish. So we got some validation. Let's check. Okay, we have not given the test title. So we'll give the test titles. So now we can publish the course, save the course directly. You can check it is published, Angular course, and if a user wants to edit it, they can edit. So it's completely working fine. We have a delete functionality. So for example, in the previous part, we have checked like for the student, they have one of the student has their submissions in the form of quiz. You can see the result. Teacher can just see the result because that course was made by this teacher. So they can see the result. We have and one assignment was also submitted. They can check for the submission what they've submitted, and from here teacher can design live lessons. For example, for any of this course, teacher wants to teacher want to add a session for the future. Like for example, after 5 days, they will be having a live session on this course. So they can provide the title live session after 5 days, for example, or they can provide some date, 2nd Feb, live session on 2nd Feb. So we have different platforms. So we have Zoom, Google Meet, Microsoft Teams, or other. So just need to provide the links. Like for example, for the Zoom, I'll provide some dummy link, zoom.com. So in reality or in real time, they need to provide the real shareable live session URL. So I'll schedule this for 2nd Feb, maybe 2nd Feb at 6 a.m. And they can provide some description which is optional, and they can save it. As you can see, the live session is successfully created, and we'll check this on the student portal because one student we have made, and that is completely that student has enrolled this course, so he will be able to check the live session definitely. So we'll check that, and we have online test functionalities. So how this test functionalities work? So a student has enrolled to course X, and teacher has made that course X. So he can design a online test on that course so that when it is designed successfully, then teacher can sorry then student can check it in their online test tab under the student role. So teacher can create new test from here. They have this course. So for example, we have made one student, and that student has enrolled this course. So he will be able to see this online test. So let's design this. He can decide or give the duration. For example, a teacher want to take online test for 60 minutes, 30 minutes, something like, and it is optional. So I'll provide like 10 minutes start time, something, end time, something. So this end time will be treated as deadline. So after the 30 or this time, student will not be able to, or any of the student will not be able to do this online test. So I'll put in publish because I'm directly publishing it. Some question one or what is web. So we have in the online test part we have different question types. This first one is multiple choice. We can have multiple answers. You see the check boxes in the multiple choice. We have radio buttons. They can can mark the points for this particular question. Like 5 points, I'll mark something HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So I'll provide the different options, and you can add more options. Something. So I'll design question two. What is Angular? I'll provide multiple answers. Five, yes, no, maybe. So teacher can provide multiple answers in this. I'll add one more question for the testing. Descriptive type question. So what is Angular? 21 features. We need to provide descriptive, and you can see you can mark the points. So 5 points for that. And teacher can save the test. So you can see this test is on this course and it will be available for all those students who has enrolled this course. So likewise, I can design 50, 100, 200 questions. There is no limit. So I'll save the test. You can see the test is created, new online test on web development. So we'll see this part in the student portal, how they are able to take the test. And for the descriptive one, it will again come to the teacher for the grading. So there is a workflow for that. So we have covered my courses, submissions, live sessions, online test. So test reports, what it is. So all the online tests which are done by the students. So teacher can see that with the student and the course wise. For example, teacher can filter according to the course and they can filter by the test. So the name of the test. You can see our new test is coming here, but nobody has given that test. So not started. You can see the different student names who has enrolled for this course and they have not started this test yet. In this all test in the course, we have another some dummy. So like here you can see top 5 performers of this online test on this course. So you can see the names. Narinder Singh has submitted, but it is awaiting for grade. So teacher need to mark it as complete. So that how you will check. We'll go to. I'll show this one as a demo. So we'll go to Web Dev Basics Final Exam in the online test. Just search for it. Web Dev Basic Final Exam, and here we have a assignments button. View submissions. So I'll click out on it, and Narendra has submitted, Alexa submitted. So if you check, Alex has already graded on it, but Narinder is not. So we can view, and there is some descriptive type question. So there we need to grade manually, so that teacher can grade that manually. So this is of 15 points, and if I put like for example 20, you can see it is disabled because it is a teacher can give from 0 to 15 points for this. So I'll give 15 out of 15 to him and provide some feedback. And then save the grade and finalize. You can see the marks of that and back to the test list. So let's go to the test reports again, and I'll select web development, and in that we have web dev basics. You can see the result of Narendra Singh is coming now, and it has graded and he has scored 60%. So 15 out of 25, 17 out of 25. Yeah. So this is all about the test reports, and let's go to the enrolled students. What it is? This is the teacher make the courses, and on that courses students enroll. So how many students has been enrolled to this teacher? So this means the enrolled students part of teachers. So we have different courses and different student names who has enrolled for that course. So it's just like a report kind of thing, and teacher can search for any of the courses. For example, web development. So teacher can see two different student has enrolled for the same course. If there are more student buying this course, they can see the result of another student. So let's go to the my revenue. Teacher can see their revenue and notifications. So let's test this. New notification or some announcement teacher want to give to their enrolled students. Uh, some dummy, for example, the live session is coming on 2nd Feb. Please check it. So I'm announcing something to my students, and they will see my notification. So let's go to the student part again. I log in by that student which we have created, and we'll check the announcement is coming to that student, and we'll check the online test which was created, new online test on web development. Student can start the test, and I think we have marked something for this, this one I think. Yes, maybe, or some descriptive. So right now it will not grade automatically because it has a descriptive type of question. So it will go to the teacher again for the grading, and it will go in awaiting grade status. So submit the test. You can see it is in awaiting grade status, and I'll mark this mark all as read. So you can see the red blinking icon has gone. So I'll go again in the teacher portal. Let's check. Go to the online test, Web development. So this was a test, and we can see the submission by Narendra Singh. So that student which recently submitted this. So I'll go to view, and this it has a descriptive type question. I need to give some score to the student. For example, 5 out of 5. I'll give save grades and finalize. So you can see that student has scored 67%, and it is being reviewed by the teacher. Right now they have no review option. So let's go again to the student and see how much grade the student has achieved. So previously it was in awaiting grade, and teacher has provided the results. So now student can see the result, and here you can see the student has got 10 out of 15. There were three questions. One was descriptive, and they can also analyze all the questions, like what they have done wrong or right. So in this question, so this was the wrong answer marked by the student. It is showing, and this is the correct one. And here student has marked both the answers correct. So it is showing the green boxes. And for the descriptive instructor feedback, so no feedback was provided. So instructor has marked 5 out of 5 points. So it is working condition. You can check. So last I'll show you the admin panel. So I have a admin user also, which has much more functionalities for governing this EduFlex product. So this is the dashboard of admin. So total users which are currently enrolled. As you can see, there is no first name or last name for this. They can update, and admin can manually. They have a different option, like they can manually enroll the students into a course. For example, if admin wants to enroll this student, Narendra Singh, to some of the course, he can put it from here. So there is a manual option also. Like if if any of the course needs to be enrolled by some of the students, so there is a manual enroll button also. So I'll enroll has been enrolled to this. So this is a manual enroll, and the payments can be settled manually in this case, not from the EduFlex product. Admin can manage or can check all the courses which are made by teachers, etc. Also, admin has the right to add the course, but admin will not do that because it is a main function of teachers, not the admin. Admin can manage all the categories, can create new category, something like this, save it. So the new category will come instantly. I think there's some issue in this. Let's go again. Going to the category, new category. Okay, this is a some refreshing issue. So I'll fix this afterwards. Yeah. So new category is available, and admin has currency settings. So all the currency which is adaptable by this EduFlex product, all these are present here. You can add more currencies, and we should have one base currency, and according to that the rates are defined for different currencies. These are editable. So user or admin can come and change it weekly or monthly, and according to that, the rates will deflect the reflect. Admin has a moderation part, so all the reviews, all the lesson comments can be moderated. Like for example, there are some spam users put some spam comments. So that can be all those which are not appropriate comments on lessons or not appropriate reviews. So that can be marked as delete. So that can be deleted. For example, I don't like this review, or this review is inappropriate or reported by someone. So admin has the right to delete it, and it will go away from that review section. And this comment section also, these are lesson comments, so it can be deleted. So this is some type of content moderation, and it helps the EduFlex to be a genuine product. So admin can see the enrollments, how many teachers are enrolled to this EduFlex product, and under that teacher, how many courses with the students, how many students has bought that course. For example, advanced CSS, and says two students bought this, and name of the students. So all the data related to the enrollments to the EduFlex product is visible here. And for the teachers, they will see their only enrolled students, and admin can see all the enrolled teachers, all the enrolled students with their courses. Admin can see the complete revenue generated by all the teachers with course wise details. It's just a type of report, and here you can see the complete earning of EduFlex product is this much. And admin has the right to change the currency, and he can check this in different currency also. So it's just a display, because all the prices are made by the teacher when they are making the course. You can see the instant change. So this helps admin to check the prices in different currencies. We have a complete powerful notification system. You can see admin can check the teachers notifications, and admin can set new notification to the teachers or some announcement to the teachers to the students, like new announcement by admin. So admin can select the target audience. So he can select all users, he can select students only, he can select teachers only. So all the flexibility is there. This announcement is only for teachers. Send the notification. So here you can see the audience, teacher is coming, and teacher will be able to see this announcement, but not the students. So it means that. So let's go to the dark mode again, because I like the dark mode, because it looks very comfortable. Let's go to settings. What this settings has. So this settings is basically the landing page settings. It has landing page settings, and there is a maintenance mode we have. So when the admin enables this maintenance mode, the site will go into the maintenance mode. You can change this brand name directly from here. For example, if this product is for some of the school, so they will put their name. something like that. Saint Francis. So they can change their brand name, and it is customizable directly from the admin settings. So we have a hero section on the landing page. So add different slides. So completely configurable. So this tool is self-managed and nothing. There is no manual work from the DB. Everything can be done directly from the product itself. So it's that kind of configuration it has. So completely dynamic. We have different client section, their logos. Right now you have seen that the logos, client logos are not visible. So you can give the appropriate URL for that. About section, what you want in that. Testimonial section, what your students. So you can add your reviews of your students. Contact section, footer. So right now there is no disclaimer. I'll put some information. Copy, write information, something. And we have a course page. I'll save the settings, and you can see the footer will reflect the disclaimer after a refresh. So this is the complete functionality of admin. I'll sign out, and admin has the right to change its profile also. So here it is. So let's go and sign out and check, reload the page, and we'll check the disclaimer will be coming here. So please let me know how you like this product, and any of you are planning to go with it or something. Please let me know. You can see the brand name has changed to San Francis. It's a complete configuration configurable tool. So thank you. If you like this product, you can like it, subscribe it, and show some support so that I can come with different products in future. Thank you.